The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and this is Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2021. And this is it! This is our final group stage match of the tournament. We're gonna get things very hard from here on out, but first we do have a matter of a Group C matchup to get to close out our group stage. It is our overall number 3 seed, FFRPro21, at a record of 2-0 against our 14 seed MystiaKatsuragi at 0-2. And to help me call this match, we have our defending Pokemon Puzzle League champion here, TaymanND.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
What is up, indeed? I cannot wait to get this match going and to tell you all about the 8 players that are moving on to the bracket, because we do know everyone that's moving on to the final bracket at this point. We just have a very slight question about how the matchups are going to be arranged. There's a very minuscule chance of things changing as a result of this particular matchup, but we can talk more about those things as we get into this matchup itself. But first, if you're just tuning in to this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, believe me, this is sensory overload at its finest, so I don't blame you for losing track. Allow me to take a couple of minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So we are at the very end of our round-robin group stage here at the beginning of this tournament. About 3 weeks ago today, actually, we split up the 16 players that signed up for this tournament into 4 round-robin groups. They've been playing in best-of-5 speedrun races in one-player stadium against each other, against everyone in their group once. And we've been playing on easy, normal, and hard difficulties within the one-player stadium, so had the players agree on the first level, they race the first level. The loser of that race picks the next level from the remaining 2, and then the leftover one gets played for game 3. And if we need a game 4 or 5, we can play those on any of the 3 levels. And we have definitely seen some interesting counter-pick strategies play out in this tournament as a result of that change to the rule set for this stage from last year. But we have to imagine, though, with our S-Hard record holder going up against one of our newcomers to this tournament, I have to think FFR has basically everything secured. Just needs to win here by all reasonable measures, and he'll have the number 2 seed for the bracket on lock. You still have to think, even if FFR doesn't necessarily have that much to play for in this match specifically, Tay, that FFR is a heavy favorite to take this 3-0.
Well, let me think.
Hello?
Yeah. I think so. That sounds about right to me.
Yeah, no offense to Mystia. We're not trying to bully her this time, Tay. Please.
FFRPro is just so good. He's so good, and like even though he's not playing for anything, he's still gonna want to put on a good show and win with enough margin so that racetime.gg won't scam him out of the win.
Yeah, FFR's definitely lobbed a few complaints at our speedrun race website that we've been using for the past few tournaments, and no, we say that FFR has nothing to play for, but technically, if Mystia were to 3-0 FFR here in what would be the upset to end all upsets in Puzzle General Tournament history, it would be 6 that ends up claiming the number 3 seed going into bracket. FFR would be falling to the 4 seed. So there's a non-zero amount of things at play here. That let's be real. FFR is just too fast. Even if he gets out of control sometimes, he's just able to get through these stages so quickly, able to send so much garbage so quickly. I expect FFR to get a rather quick sweep of this one.
Yeah, I'm just here to enjoy the puzzle action, honestly. Even if we don't expect the races to be competitive, it's always a joy to watch FFRPro at work.
It's also been a joy to see Mystia progress throughout this. I mean, she came into this tournament with like a 12-minute hard time and such, but looking at her best, she's improved all of her bests several times in this tournament, and yeah, her best times now are like competitive, like actually really good. They're in line with the averages for this tournament. So huge props to Mystia for making that level of progress in this tournament. So she should have nothing to be ashamed of in this performance. She's already a winner in a lot of books. She's even managed to win a race. Everyone in this tournament has won at least one race, which has been really good to see. So I can't wait to see if Mystia will end up making any more progress in this match. So let's get right to it now. We have our overall 3 seed FFRPro21, our overall 14 seed MystiaKatsuragi. They are about to square off in Group C action for the final group stage match of this tournament, and that's gonna start right now. So both of our players have agreed to play on the easy difficulty to start. I think the plan is to just start easy with a warm up, and then try to get the difficulty scaled up as we go, which has been a common tactic from a lot of our players.
FFRPro just getting a little practice in here, which is totally necessary. Gosh.
I mean, we joke, but as FFR has put it, he has been armed with his second X defense, so there's a small worry about how his arm is feeling at this moment.
Yeah, hopefully that won't impact him too much, or at least he doesn't fall over until after the race.
Okay, our race timer is counting down, and we are about to start this game 1 in this best of 5 between FFRPro21 and MystiaKatsuragi. And the game is now underway. Easy mode has 11 stages, so if someone falls behind early on, there's not a lot of room to catch up, but if there's going to be any way to make room, it's going to be in these first 2 stages, because Gary and Brock here do not raise their stacks at the very beginning of these stages, and wow, FFR, that X4 chain with so many combos.
Just annihilating Gary 1, as it should be.
Yeah, Gary is a non-stack raising noob, needs to be a little bit punished for it, and Mystia not too far behind with a 29. But that can kind of show the difference between the top players. Although FFR did drop that chain a little bit before he would have liked, so this is still going to be under 20 seconds. Probably not the cleanest execution that FFR was expecting, but still showing why he is our defending Tetris Attack champion and our current S-Hard record holder. So now that Gary and Brock are out of the way for FFRPro, these foes should be behaving a bit more uniformly. We're probably going to be looking for 4 to 5 lines of garbage to kill each of these foes, and it's a little bit slow. So
Misty, what do you think you're doing?
Misty getting opportunities to chain here, and
she can have time to get a clear here. Not
6
quite.
lines required. Okay, Misty is finally going to get through this Brock at 53 seconds. I'm sure she's not happy with that, but there should be time for her to bounce back and get something good. I mean, we averaged like 7-minute times for easy mode in this group stage, so I would expect that Mystia would be able to get something close to that. Surge, what are you doing?
Surge, come on.
Surge is just wasting all the time for FFR right now.
Ooh, that's a good attack from Mystia at 17. Very solid.
There we go. Getting to 4 lines required that most of these remaining stages will demand. Ooh, an 8 into a 7 for FFR. Oh, it's 4 lines and it wasn't enough. Ugh.
Is he gonna
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, just goes up for no reason. Could have gone over and cleared those greens, but who knows?
Nah, not what she was going for at the time, apparently. Oh, nice 12 from Mystia. That is definitely a good time for an easy mode stage. You'd love to see that. What's FFR got here? Gonna start with a 6 combo. We do have our trusty double 4 combo strategies that we have made work in the later difficulty levels, especially. But this is kind of a rush to hit 4 lines as fast as you can. So if you don't lead your chains with small enough combos to make the garbage separate from each other, then you're not missing out on a terrible amount of ability to win. though FFR is right back with a double force with an 11-second Sabrina. So he knows how important those combos are.
The double fours are good on every difficulty. It just becomes more and more necessary the higher up you get. But on easy mode, it just adds a little extra percentage points that the AI will have fewer blocks to work with as a result of that separation. So really just a good habit to get into no matter what.
All right, another good stage for FFR now. Now sub 5 minutes going into the last 3 stages here. Expect FFR to get done with this pretty soon and end up with something like a 6:30 something.
Ooh, I think Misty is speaking to 12, even
there
with Sabrina's magical double swap.
that fast movement from Sabrina is always gonna fill me with bewilderment as to how foes so slow can suddenly move that fast. Why that was such a good idea to program into the game. But,
sometimes it helps. It doesn't really happen as much on the higher difficulties, but on the lower difficulties, sometimes they'll like do a double swap away from a clear and then go up to lower the garbage and then just run out of time. Well, I think FFRPro is going to go for just the... he was going for just the combo kill. Is he going to get this? Oh, okay.
Here we go.
That works.
Here we go. Combos only. Oh, imagine playing this game combos only. I need to start playing that. Maybe make that a category extension leaderboard or something. In any case, FFR is on the final stage. A 9 combo at the end? Okay, yeah, he's definitely showing off. Oh, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
That is a 10. Oh me, oh my. FFR putting a nice exclamation point on that race. Officially coming in at a 6:23. Very, very solid. Anything under 6:30 is very much a winning time. Okay, Misty, I see you.
A solid attack. I think she's doing what newer players should be, is just like maybe don't focus on going super fast with the cursor speed, just focus on solid attacks. Just like that.
So we will be giving FFRPro the first Pokeball here, but Mistia is not on a terrible run here. Let's see how well she's able to
oh, good
put
save
the
there.
on this. Okay, X4 should definitely be good here with that combo offering, and that is a 13-second to finish. Probably finished in our race room a little bit late, but for now we will officially clock that in at a 7:41.
You've won the Earth Bag.
So more or less an expected result from this race, but we're just here to see some good quality puzzle action, and everyone that plays in this tournament is capable of some good quality puzzle action. So no matter how it turns out, I'm happy at least.
It's easy to feel inadequate when if you're a newer player or mid-tier player joining with a bunch of long-established Puzzle League runners, but everyone in this tournament is good at the game, and hopefully we're just all having fun with it.
Yeah, we don't have any real strings attached to this tournament. The only prize for winning this whole thing is a role in our Discord server saying that you are the
Right.
champion of this tournament. So we're just here to have a good time.
And people have to click on people have to click on your name to see it. So you don't even. It's not even like a trophy case.
All right. We are starting this next race on the normal difficulty as Mystia has requested. Now we bump up from 11 stages to 14 stages here, and only in normal mode only Gary is the non-stack raiser at the beginning of these stages, so we're still looking to get like 6 to 7 lines.
Oh, that's a
jeez.
beautiful attack.
But this Gary
That can
is
be enough.
really low.
It might not be enough though if he keeps lowering.
Oh wow!
Oh,
a legitimate crush, or as we call it in the community, the conch. Shout out to Galloping Conch. 10 lines required on that stage. Oh me, oh my.
Mistia's got a good follow-up coming here.
Oh yeah, this should work. Oh yeah. 38 seconds. You can appreciate that. And he's FFR when he weaves in the combos within those chains. Another 10-second stage. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yeah, and here at this point we are probably gonna have all these foes fall in 4 to 5 lines if you can send those lines quickly enough.
FFRPro's gonna go for the X4 with a little combo spam. That'll be perfectly adequate.
That will be safe. FFR knows he doesn't have to do too much here. So just go with a suitable chain size X3 and just find all the combos you can, and boom, you got like 5 to 6 lines, and that should more than knock out every opponent in this level.
Dude, you get a couple 4 combos, you add a couple chains, a couple combo spams, baby, you got a stew going.
Mm-hmm. I would personally call it a happy little attack myself, but to each their own. Oh, Misty, clearing Mistia's garbage a little bit, she's falling a bit short on garbage to top off Misty, but it's fine now. Another quality attack from FFRPro with the X3 chain with the 2 4s and what might have been a 7 on the back end. So it's just a treat to watch FFR's cursor move and just see all of the reactions in real time, like just all the things that he's able to see and get to.
No, but Koga was able to get to that clear.
Oh, the timing was a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah,
Come on, game.
This is what makes normal so frustrating.
Yeah, these foes are just fast enough, and the game speed is just slow enough that these foes are able to survive for an ungodly amount of time.
Koga, really?
Koga! Why? Jeez, that went like 30 seconds. That went like 30 seconds longer than it should have, let's be real.
Totally unnecessary.
Okay, 24 for Mystia's Erica. So got that going.
Oh wow. FFR just did a lot at once. He's obliterating all those blocks.
That is how he do. Like FFR is definitely one of the fastest players in our community. Just the raw cursor movement is FFR's calling card at this point. Yeah, when he is on, he has shown himself to be unbeatable. Oh.
All right, that's
really
quite enough.
Really, Blaine? Oh boy. Well, it was this kind of behavior that did kind of help push our defending runner-up to a 5-game set in this stage. So yeah, normal mode has really done a number on some of our players.
Yeah, sometimes there's just nothing you can do if you send a fast attack but the AI already has it cleared lined up. I mean, you don't really want to delay your attack ever on easy normal. So sometimes you just get bad block RNG. But this Tracy should be nicer. Unless he gets timer scammed.
Wow, the time.
Alright.
All of that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That kind of stuff could add up. And I mean, the lead is almost 2 full stages, but we would kind of expect the lead to be a little bit bigger between these two. But you know what? That's just how normal mode has been in this tournament. So I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, this is probably where, if we were going to have any close matches, it's probably going to be this one. And FFRPro is still nearly 2 stages up, even with the trolling. He went way out on that attack.
And Rocket went to an X6 chain, so every bit of it was needed. Just...
yeah,
jeez.
Good screen watching skills, for sure.
Yeah, safe to say FFR has embraced the combo spamming technique and is one of the best players in our tournament at utilizing it. So FFR will definitely send large attacks on these opponents at basically all times. Now we can officially say we have our patent pending 2-stage lead as FFR proceeds into the final 3 stages of normal mode with the Puzzle Elite here. Only an X3 chain and several 4 combos, but you know what? Another 10. Just why not? Yum. Yum. Yum indeed. That is how you cheese these opponents. What's Lorelei got here? Okay, red, green to red for this chain. And you know what? Another 5, another 5, and even finding a way to keep that X4 chain from appearing, so the garbage will fall faster. Just never expected of our S-Hard record holder. Just amazing stuff.
Cool. Well, FFR actually uses the quite simple strategy of having amazing cursor speed and board vision and rarely dropping chains. It's quite everyone should do it. Wish I could do it.
Oh, one of these days the cursor speed will be there. And that is a rather resounding statement from FFRPro with the 902. Oy vey.
Very solid run. We hope for anything around 9 minutes on normal mode.
Yeah, the average, I believe, has been 10. Yeah, the average has been a little over 10 minutes in this tournament. FFR has been the 9 to 9:30 range himself, so this is very much in line with what FFR has been doing in this tournament. And Mystia's best normal time in this tournament was 10:10 herself, so her best would not have been terribly far behind here. Maybe she can do better than the 12 minutes she put up in her first match, and she can put together a big enough chain for Lorelei. X4 is probably gonna need at least one more line. There's a 4 combo there. Yeah, this is gonna need a little bit of help. I think this follow-up has a chance to be good.
Nah, I think once she's one line short.
Oh, Lorelei took away her only answer.
Okay, there we go.
There we go, Lorelei. Nice job. Nice job ruining that one. So yeah, it is Mystia's opportunity to post another respectable time here. Not quite getting the opening start that she wanted, but she's following up rather nicely, and Bruno still doesn't have a great response. Just timer scamming to that clear, but yeah, Bruno won't have much else to do here because these foes have no concept of empty spaces.
Oh, Bruno, come on. Didn't have time for that.
Bruno gonna have time to... No, there's no chain there. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Alright, Mystia is done. And it's not her worst run of this tournament, so she can't be too displeased with that one. 11:43 officially, but MFR is too good, so suppose we will grant him the second Pokeball, and then I will get our players off and running onto the last difficulty of the available options, which is hard. So our hard mode play should be more or less uniform throughout. These foes more or less have the same behaviors. I imagine we'll have the same strategy every time, trying to get the fastest 4 or 5 lines we can, though the second half of this might warrant an extra line or 2, depending on how you get started with your chain. So here we go, game 3. Hopefully Mystia will be able to make this very interesting. FFR just wants to close this thing out and get into V-hard, the V-hard mindset for
there we go,
the bracket stage. And wow, yeah. Yeah, that's why FFR is good at this game. And this should work for Mystia. 24,
okay.
Very respectable herself.
Gosh, how does he find all this? You can't do this with dashing, because that'll provide a little bit of a delay when you're trying to move super fast like that.
Yes, dash being, of course, the delayed auto shift, term most thrown about in the classic Tetris community to my experience, but we have it. We have that function here as well with this cursor.
I've been dancing on this game since I was 5, since like literally when I started playing it.
I mean, I still to this day dash up and down the field because it just lets you move so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have decent control over it.
The field's about, it's 12 high, right?
Mm-hmm.
16 wide, of course, so much more feasible to gas up. I dash left to right if I need to go like all the way from one side to the other. Oh geez, what is come on, Misty, what are you doing? Okay, and that's a 9. It's a 9 on Surge.
FFR with a 9, really? Just continuing to rub it in.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, FFR is definitely on a pace. Let's say that much. Getting to an 8 combo to top that out, that was immaculate.
Gosh. Okay.
That was
Erica,
beautiful.
you're scamming.
Oh. Surge able to address Mystia's attack before she could finish it off. Oh, stop timer scamming. Thank you. These foes. Oh! I saw what I was trying to do. Almost unraveled all that to start that chain proper.
He's trying to... He's going for the oops all singles, which he has done. Congrats.
All singles. Indeed. Maybe one day I will stop saying indeed so much. Oh, okay. Erica's trying to waste Mystia's time with these chains. Come, get out of here.
Erica, can we not do that, please?
Oh. And that's another 10 for her. Yummy. Ooh, Erica barely runs out of time getting to that next garbage clear. Oof. And yep, just like that, the lead is at our patent pending 2 stages. Oh, nice slide from FFR to extend that to a 4 chain. Might show itself to be needed after Blaine gets through this garbage clear. Yeah, I don't see much Blaine can do. Oh wait, never mind. That was the last line, and okay, a 17 from Mystia's Koga, and Blaine is chaining off the garbage.
Blaine,
but then,
gonna get to this one. Nope.
Then Blaine went all the way to the left with the greens to clear the garbage, even though it was so much easier in the middle. I don't know. Programming an AI for this game is hard. That's all I know.
I think it gets. Oh, that was a good attack from Mystia.
Ooh, 8 combo.
Ooh, nice 12.
Finish that off. There we go.
Very nice.
Alright, Tracy is done in 14 seconds. Before this, we were probably looking for X3 chains with as many combos as we can find. Here, we can probably justify X4s with as fast as these foes move from here on out. Kind of depends on how much you can get on your attack. And you know what? Yeah, Mystia still got a good attack. There's some good follow-ups, keeping these times relatively close. But yeah, again, FFR showing us why he is one of the major forces to be reckoned with in this bracket stage.
Yeah, you can see it's just going to go out a little further on these later stages, as the AI can get down a little lower, and you really falling short on your attacks is just so punishing in these later difficulties.
More
timers?
Jeez.
What? Come on, Tracy.
Jeez. Well, as a great Pokemon trainer has said many times, you can't win them all. We might be able to win them all here, but you can't win them all quickly.
You can win them all eventually. It's a nice 12.
Yeah, even with a little bit of timer scam from Richie, and what's the next 6 from Mystia, and the combos still separate. So, oh, no chain from Rocket. Rocket's still not chaining. Oh,
no, 1 line short. That would have been good.
It's so hard to think when these stages need like 4, 5, 6 lines. It's hard to expect to need 7 or 8. Like FFR only needed like 3 there because it's just that fast. Whew, that's
oh, okay. Gosh. Meanwhile, FFRPro, what are you doing?
On like a 9-minute pace. That's where he's at. And that kind of pace.
Whoa!
Okay. As we say in the community, he was moving to get to that 10 combo.
Calm down.
Holy moly.
Okay. And then Bruno doing the thing where the better your opening attack is, the better the odds. It's like the AI is going to scam you a little bit.
Ooh, that almost unraveled.
Just the frame perfect kill, though.
Oh. Goodness gracious. Alright. Gary is our final opponent for FFRPro, looking to seal this match 3-0 and secure the overall number 2 seed in this group. You know what? Yeah, make a 9 combo at the end of that to make it work. Gary, reward him. No, the timing. Timing was just not there. The timing's so hard to get right.
Gary doesn't quite know what to do here, but he just goes for that random clear for no reason, and then has time to find a clear on the garbage. That's cool.
It's amazing. It's amazing how these foes will use those random clears to extend their health, extend their life. It's very frustrating. We haven't found a great way around it yet.
Oh, but Gary's in a bit of an awkward spot here. He's just gonna go down and do a random 6, sure. Okay, excuse me.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Finally.
Gary.
Goodness gracious. So, that will be officially a 947 for our Tetris Attack champion. Let's go ahead and grant him the 3rd Pokeball and the win. Completing the sweep of these opponents. And a record of 3-0. Mystia will be falling into 0-3 and out of this tournament, but definitely should not be discouraged. She put in several strong performances in this tournament.
We've definitely seen her get better throughout the course of the tournament. And that's what we're really hoping that the newer players will do, is just take this as an opportunity to get more familiar with the speedrun strats and just their basic skill at the game. And we're all very happy to have Mystia join our community. She's been quite a delight to have around.
We just want people to play the game. Like This game is over 20 years old at this point, and you never know when the Nintendo will, whether or not Nintendo will decide to include this game on their Switch Online service as they did for their Wii Virtual Console. We just want people to play this game and have fun with it, because there are definitely ways to have fun with it, and we like having fun with these games as much as we can. So you like what you see here, you like these games, please join our Puzzle General community, join our Discord, do some runs, submit them to the leaderboard. Just play the game and join us, and have all the fun you could ever want, because we can definitely have some fun with this game together. Just watch us on Friday nights. we really get into it.
You will never have an empty Friday ever again. You'll always have plans on your Friday.
Alright, Mystia into the final stage now. Maybe she can have a better Gary 2 than FFR did. Not a terribly difficult proposition, especially with this start. X4 chain with that single combo, maybe. Ow!
Oh, I disagree. I disagree, game.
Oh, and it begins. Oh.
All right. Yeah, this will happen. Too often, but it'll happen.
It happens to literally everybody,
but...
Why
are you doing that random clear? Just go over to the garbage, Gary, and run out of time.
Come on.
What are we doing?
Oh, look at that. She did have a better Gary. Nice.
Come on. And that's the real victory right there. Could not believe this game.
Alright, let me see here, let's see here, I'm going to officially clock, Mystia in at, a 13-17 for, that race. She has not actually, finished her, race in the race room, but things like that can happen. She's been through more than her fair share of technical difficulties in this tournament, so I think we can let that slide at least. But as was expected, it is FFRPro21 taking the 3-0 win and winning this entire Group C with a race record of 9-1, and securing the overall number 2 seed in bracket stage.
GG's FFRPro. Pretty good player. Not gonna lie. Also, apparently we should use that transition sound as a burglar alarm. According to chat, to scare off intruders.
Yeah, that would be quite the surprise, wouldn't it? that would be quite the shocking.
You just don't. Result. That's not a sound you hear like at all anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it in too many other places, and we've certainly had other types of games that make use of a sound like that. But anyway, let's get into let's get into our standings for Group C here, as they are fully updated. FFR with that race record of 9-1. Again, advances to our bracket, along with Tetris Attacker at a 2-1 record. So we are definitely in a good place to see how everything unfolds. Just take a little gander at the rest of the group standings here. We have 6 and yours truly coming out of Group A, Tayman and Lunar Chimera. In Group B, FFRPro and Tetris Attacker. In Group C, and FoxyMan52 and Bbforky in Group D. This has been quite the amazing tournament to watch, and we still have a whole nother stage of it to go. We'll have a little bit of opportunity here after this next break here to talk about how these bracket matches are going to unfold. But I'm going to need a little bit of fiddling with our bracket site in order to properly display that for you guys. So allow me to take a little bit to set that up. Probably throw on some ads for about 3 minutes, and then we should be back to talk about this upcoming bracket stage. So stay tuned. We will be right back. You are watching Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2021. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2021. I am here with TaymanND and Bbforky joining the mic for this one. We're going to talk about all 8 of the players that have advanced to our bracket stage. We'll start by looking at the group stage and look at the 2 players that did make it in out of each group with a race record of 7-4, an overall match record of 2-1. It is 6, edging out myself for Group A with my race record of 8-5. That's for Group A. Group B, we have our 9-0 TaymanND sweeping his Group B as the first seed, with Lunar Chimera as the second seed at 2-1 match record, race record 6-5. In Group C, we have our 9-1 FFRPro21 as the first seed with a 2-1 match record, 7-5 race record, Tetris Attacker as the second seed in that group. And then in Group D, we have FoxyMan52 at 3-0, 9-3 for the first seed, and Bbforky here at a 2-1 match record, race record 7-3, making the number 2 seed. So let's hope things don't break once I go into the bracket here. So I want to try to do a little bit of a reveal of all of these matchups, and we can talk about them as they come up. So we will start with our 1-8 matchup. It is TaymanND with that 9-0 race record going up against the 8 seed Lunar Chimera, finishing 6-5 in the group stage. This is a rematch of the group stage, and it will be not our only rematch in this bracket. Spoiler alert. So I'll throw it to Forky here to start. How do you think this matchup would go.
First off, I'm gonna throw my joke in to where I was the one who unplugged Cards Internet, trying to swap the bracket to steal this #1 seed, but unfortunately my attempt failed there. But no, jokes aside, Tay, the only person finishing with a perfect record in group stage, and to be honest, these are the modes where he's gonna be playing his best too at V hard and S hard. This is where Tay shines. Lunar squeaking in barely at the end there, and I mean, Tay obviously is the heavy favorite in this. Lots of experience, very consistent times from what I've seen in this category. It's going to be a long shot. It's going to be very hard for Lunar here, but Lunar's been pretty determined with things he's been doing. He got that reverse sweep on Nicole, and we're actually going to be doing a GDQ submission where he sniped Ty by 3 seconds there. So I don't know, Lunar's got a chance. He seems to be sneaking in at the last moment at these, and I mean, we saw in the very previous tournament 8 seed beat 1 seed, so I will not put it past Lunar. I think it's going to be a great match regardless.
Yeah, we're very much in the margin of randomness with all of our players. I think all of our players are capable of 15-minute times. They're also capable of 20-minute times in V-Hard, so this can definitely go either way. Tayman, how are you feeling about your chances in this one?
I'm feeling pretty confident. Just looking at the average times, but still no need to get too cocky there. Like, I still want to put in my prep, and of course I hope we all share strategies amongst each other. Foxy and I have been trying some stuff out. We've been sharing with everyone, so we're happy to help people practice. But I think, like, typically I've been averaging in about the 15 to 18 minute range with V-Hard. Couple outliers being like 20 or 21. I want to say like Lunar is typically like in the 20 to 25 range, so I think a lot would have to go wrong for me to lose that matchup. But yeah, obviously never want to take anything for granted here in the main bracket.
This is definitely the stage where we can't take things for granted anymore. Everyone in this field is capable of sniping everyone else in this section, in this difficulty. So yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised by any result that happens here. I'll still call Lunar over Tay an upset, but I won't be surprised by it, because at the end of the day, Pokemon Puzzle League could very well just win. The game could just be the overall winner, and no one will have really figured things out. I fully expect that. This tournament has been maximum chaos. So I would not be surprised if the chaos were to continue into this stage of the tournament. But let's take a look at the other side of the top half of this group and see who the winner of that matchup might potentially face. Our 4-5 matchup is actually wrong. It is a 6 as the 4 seed against Bbforky as the 5. So I think Tay, these two have very similar styles, and I think we could see some similar results from these two.
Oh yeah, like we've talked about Forky having a very compact style, very good board vision. Not the best cursor speed, but still puts up solid results. And 6 like might as well be one of his disciples, because his playstyle is very similar. And honestly, with these two, like it might just come down to, like, obviously the luck of V-Hard, but like who has the strategy figured out better? Because like the biggest question in V-Hard is when to reset, and like I like resetting a little earlier. I don't know what these two think, but as I've always been on about for all these tournaments, it's all about avoiding the bad stages. So if someone's resetting and getting faster stages and someone else is like trying to let things play out for 2 minutes, it could come down to the specific V-Heart strats implemented, because skill-wise they're pretty similar. I'd give a slight edge to Forky, but yeah, in that matchup, I think I would give it to Forky in 5 games. But that's one of my most hyped matchups of main bracket.
And Forky, how you feeling about this prospect? Because yeah, Six has kind of been a cool customer through this whole thing, and this might be a bit out of Six's wheelhouse in terms of difficulty level, but I have to think Six will be able to keep a level head throughout. So Forky, how are you feeling about this prospect of a matchup?
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most interesting ones. On paper, I do have the better PB. I think Six has one of the lower V-Hard ones in this. But in terms of like actual performance, I believe Six had one of the faster average race times for the lower difficulties. And I'm sure that's going to translate pretty well here. Let me think exactly. When he played Ty in his last match, he knew what was on the line and knew what was possible in order to get that first seed in his group too. And I think he's just been playing really well in live format. He clutched out first seed there. He got upset over FFR in the last tournament. And since we did play in the last tournament and I knocked him out, I'm sure he's looking for his revenge here. And it's going to be a very difficult match. I won't take it lightly. And if there's one match that's likely to go to 5 games, it might be this one. But yeah, it's going to be tough. So best of luck to Six. I know he's in chat.
Oh, and what's interesting about this is that these are going to be the first main bracket V-Hard times that Six puts up. We've only seen his times in race night. So I'm curious to see just what his performance will be like. We don't have that data from last year.
Yeah, we did not get the chance to get that data from last year, but we will have the chance for that to build that up over at least 2 rounds. It might be more if some losses start to happen, but we can talk about the overall structure of this bracket as we go forward. But let's take a look at the other side of this bracket, starting with our 2-7 matchup. Our defending Tetris Attack champion FFRPro21 will be taking on Tetris Attacker. Now, gotta take another gander at the qualifying times for both of our players. Both FFR and TA did manage to pull sub 15 times in their V-Hard qualifying, so the ceiling is high for both of these players, but Forky, you have to imagine this is going to be another instance of whoever's more consistent is going to win.
Oh, for sure, definitely. And with these two in specific, I don't know. There's something in the back of my mind. If I had to pick one upset alert for this first round, though, I might be inclined to go with this one. I think TA, he doesn't have the better PB, but it's not behind by much. He actually has a 13-16 compared to FFR's 12-42. And I think he kind of had a little bit of a sluggish start in group stage, and he had to pull off that 3-2 against Gamer to make it here. But something that I think that's just going to happen is he knows the magnitude of the opponent he's going against. He has nothing to lose, and I think that's when we see TA at his best. And I know FFR does have the pressure of trying to win 2 tournaments in a row here. I don't know. I think FFR for sure is definitely the favorite. He just shines in any category, any of the games in this series. But I don't know. I'm looking to TA to possibly be that one upset in the first round here. I'm very excited for this match. I mean, I'm excited for all of them though.
Man, Tay, you gonna give that a real possibility for the upset here?
I think so. I agree that there's big upset possibility here, if only because like FFR can like get a little sloppy at times with that cursor speed, and on VHard, like sometimes you can get like really punished by not resetting enough or not timing your attacks properly. And I know he's like good at S-Hard, which requires a lot of timing, so like I don't know how much that'll bear out here, but V-Hard's just a different animal, and if I know TA is going to put a lot of work into this, getting the timing down. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he DMs me at some point. I still think FFR is like a pretty big favorite, but I would give TA like maybe like a 1 in 5 chance of pulling the upset.
Yeah. This is again. I can't say this enough. This tournament has been maximum chaos, and VHard feels like a maximum chaos difficulty because all of us will definitely be falling somewhere in the 15 to 20 minute range with some consistency, and the people that are able to do that more consistently are going to be the ones that get through this. So this will be an ultimate measure of consistency as we get through these V-Hard rounds. But there is one more matchup to reveal, and it might actually be the biggest one. And I'm not putting any personal bias on this one because it is a losers finals rematch from last year. It is FoxyMan52 going against myself in round 1.
Jeez.
I can't even. I can't even. Like of all the people I could have faced in this very first match, I think going up against the V-Hard record holder might be the scariest matchup. But what do you guys think?
Well, you know how I felt last year, or last tournament. Getting where I went up against you round 1, and now you got to go up against Foxy. But that's the fun thing, where you can get chaos in group stages and produce these sort of grand finals matchups in the first bracket. But like honestly, I would give this like a coin flip, maybe like a weighted coin flip, like maybe 55-45 in your favor cards. I just think you're a little more consistent than Foxy. I think Foxy still has some tournament nerves, but he's gotten a lot better at them, and he's pretty heavy on the reset strat too. I know you like aren't, and if you like let stages go on a little too long, I think it could be punishing. So again, it's going to come down to the strats, and I think that's what's going to be the most interesting about the V-Hard rounds. Because like I think the strategy is more or less ironed out for S-Hard. For V-Hard, people tend to have their personal preferences, and it's a lot more vague than S-Hard. So I'm just curious to see how you and Foxy and everyone else are going to approach these runs.
This is an insane matchup for round 1. Spotlight match of the week for sure. It's crazy that, I mean, Cards got upset again in groups, so he's got to go through this gauntlet again. These guys have the number 1 and 2 times for this mode, so it's literally the best of the best for V-Hard going at it against each other, and it's impossible to predict the winner. I said my match might go game 5. This one will probably more than likely go game 5. I'm not sure how much Foxy Man has been practicing recently, but it seems like when he's on his game, he can pull off these ridiculous times, as it's shown by him holding the world record in this category right now. Foxy Man's performed well in previous tournaments. Cards has performed well in previous tournaments. It would not surprise me the winner of this match goes on to winner side grands, and the loser makes a run back to get the rematch later on.
I've got to think that one of us is going to be able to make a losers bracket run. I'm not sure I want to be on the opposite end of one of us having to make that run. We'll just have to be the FFR of this tournament, and pull off the losers bracket run of a lifetime to clutch it out at the end. That's that could very well happen with either of us. So it's gonna be tough to predict how that all plays out. But I do want to get you two thinking about your predictions for how this is gonna play out, because I do want to go over the structure of this bracket stage a little bit. Unlike last year, I have enforced a 2-round minimum on V-Hard, so the winner of the first round, the winners of the first round matches will still have to play another V-Hard before getting to the S-Hard portion of the tournament. You've got to win 2 V-Hards to get out of V-Hard. The V-Hards are all best of 5, as it has been in the PPL tournaments to this point, but I did make the S-Hards best of 3 because we have had several matches that have had multiple runs extending into 30 plus minutes on S-Hards. Oh, as much as the epic matches between the likes of Tay and FFR were great for content, they weren't so great for scheduling. So I'm kind of down on the super long epics like that. So the S-Hard matches are best of 3. I think we can show enough consistency over 3 matches to see who the better player is. But when we get to grand finals, though, we'll be back up to best of 5, and the winner of the winners bracket will start with a 1-0 advantage, and that's kind of the biggest reason why I didn't want best of 5s for S-Hard, because I didn't want to have best of 5 again in grand finals with a 1-0 advantage at the beginning, and only have possibly 2 matches there. But I also didn't want best of 7 either, and potentially have to go through 6 matches.
Well, that takes my suggestion I was about to make off the table. Just make the previous round best of 5 and winners best of 7. Let's go. What's the challenge login? I'll take care of it.
4-hour matches. Let's go. You could very well have a match that goes 4 hours and 6 races. It's more Puzzle League than most people should probably consider playing in one sitting, to be quite honest. So that's how it's gonna go. Now, how do we think this is gonna go? Like, let's start with you, Forky. Who are you picking at this moment as your grand finals matchup?
Grand finals matchup. Now, this is a little bit of what I said earlier. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to picture that spot at the bottom. Now, don't take this the wrong way, Cards. I think Foxy's gonna win that match, but it's going to lead to the losers bracket of a lifetime, like FFR had in the last tournament, making it all the way to grands. But there's one player in here, the reigning champion, the king of S-Hard, man. He's just so consistent at S-Hard. Tayman is going to make it to winners semis, but lose to me because we're playing on V-Hard, and I'm taking it all, baby. Finally, number 1. You stopped me earlier. I'm not the king of second place no more. We're getting that victory, baby. Easy clap.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it'll be like old times. It'll be PPL 2017 all over again. I don't want to be on. I'd rather not be on the opposite end of that, to be honest.
Hey, mark my words again. Everyone saw how good my predictions were for group stage.
Yeah. That'll be a nostalgia trip for sure.
Oh, Tay, who have you got for grand finals?
Gosh, Forky just spooked me because like
Plan
VR.
successful, baby.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god,
Yeah.
man! Like mental warfare. Like what could happen in VR against Forky? Oh gosh. All right. Well, no. I think I'm gonna go to grand finals because I got confidence in myself. I think I'm gonna play well. I think I've been getting good at V hard and S hard. I'm gonna put myself in grand finals, and I think I think cards. I think you're gonna get the strategy sorted out. You're gonna master V hard and S hard, and you're gonna let's see. What do I want? I think you're gonna bop FFR in semifinals, and we face off in winners finals and grand finals, and we have a bit of a revenge match from last year's tournament.
Ooh, I feel like I can definitely count on you to be in some half of that matchup, Tay. I've had my issues with S hard though. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I might flame out in losers finals again. I just can't think if it's gonna be with FFR or Foxy. I feel like one of those two is gonna have the biggest shot of probably getting through losers bracket. Admittedly,
you adopt the reset stress, and you'll cut your average time down by 4 to 5 minutes. I'm telling you.
Man, I'm gonna need a lot of data to support that, because that has not been the experience for me. but I expect to have plenty of time between now and the S hard rounds, assuming I can even make it that far, because Foxy is not going to be an easy out, and then I'm assuming I would have to play Tetris Attacker after that, and then probably Forky after that.
Nah, you'll play Tayman in that spot.
Oh boy.
I got you, don't worry.
Boy. Either way, it's not gonna be free for me to get out of V hard, because even I've been putting up like 15 to 20 minute times lately, and I've seen some people being Tay here, like getting sub 15 minute times, getting 12 high 11 minute times in random races, and there's a very real chance I run into that, maybe against Foxy for all I know. So there's no guarantee I get out of V hard, but no, I expect to actually fall short in losers finals again, because S hard is just that much of a beast, and I think it's gonna be Tay and FFR, and I do think it's gonna end up. I think it's gonna go to a game 5 in grand finals, but I think with that early advantage, Tay will show to be too much and even up with FFR and take that match 3-2. That's gonna be my prediction. So it's gonna be Tay 3-2 over FFR in grand finals. But I welcome all of you to throw in your predictions, because once this live match is done, our bracket predictions will be open, and all of you watching live will have some opportunity to make your own best guesses as to who is going to win each and every match, and whoever does the best in those predictions will at least be getting a gift sub to our Twitch channel, courtesy of myself. I don't know what other people in our staff room have prepared, but I am at the very least going to give out a gift sub to the winner of those predictions once the next tournament rolls around. So there might be some incentive to do well with those predictions, and there's gonna be an incentive for all of us to do well in these matches coming up. It's gonna be truly chaotic. I'm fully expecting the maximum chaos to continue. I'm going to embrace the chaos. Let's start with Tayman. What are you guys' final thoughts on how this bracket is starting off, and how you think it's going to unfold?
You can't escape once you get into the main bracket. You know, the four of us, like the so-called four horsemen of the group, meet myself, FFR, Cards, Foxy. We all get our own space in group stages, but now it's all going to come to a head, and there's a lot at stake here. I mean, anyone that falls short is going to face some major shunning from the community.
Jeez.
No.
Jeez.
No, I'm just so happy to be back in the main bracket, and to have some new faces here. GG's to 6 for getting in, and I'm also excited to see how VHard is going to play out, especially with the extra round of data that we're going to have. Who is going to break VHard? Probably no one, but someone can do a little better than other people.
Indeed. Forky, what are your thoughts about this bracket?
I mean, we've had definitely the craziest group stage we've ever seen in history, and with the variants that V-Hard and S-Hard can pose on players, and probably one of the most stacked top 8s we've ever seen. Expect the craziest things to happen in this bracket. Like, there's no way. We had V-Hard, which is more consistent. We still had so many crazy upsets, and everyone's bracket predictions were wrong. You can't expect a winner here. I think all 8 of these players can win this tournament. It might be a far shot for some of them, but it's just going to be crazy. I'm at a loss for words. Except for me. I'm going to win the tournament, obviously. But anyone else, you know.
I love the bravado. I love the swagger on this man. We'll see how long that swagger lasts. Well, all right, that's gonna do it for today's action. Hope you enjoy the match that took place earlier, and hope you enjoy these upcoming matches in this bracket. I'm hoping that I schedule these videos out on YouTube, so that way those of you watching on YouTube will be able to get at least one good match every week from here on out, leading into the upcoming Tetris Attack tournament, which would be starting. We would open up the sign-up starting in February, and yeah, we're just doing this all year round now. we got action twice a year with so much content coming at you in the coming weeks. I cannot wait to show you how that's all going to go down. But we will wrap things up for today's coverage. For TaymanND, for Bbforky, for everyone else at Puzzle General, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.